Hey people, happy Tuesday evening to you. I don't know what day it is, where you are, or what time it is, but it is Tuesday evening here, Tuesday evening when I'm recording this video. So I hope your day is going well or has gone well. Mine was very productive. I still got one more thing to do before I can call it a day, but I wanted to make sure I recorded this teaching this evening. So I want to talk about guilt. I want to talk about how in the healing process we can carry guilt for how we've treated ourselves, how we've treated other people, and how that guilt can hinder your healing process. Now, what you have to understand about guilt is self-inflicted. It's a self-inflicted wound, like taking a knife and stabbing yourself in the chest. Okay, it is self-inflicted. Literally, it is self-sabotage. The longer you rehearse, I shouldn't have done that. I can't believe I did that. Why did I do that? Why did I treat that person that way? Why did I say that? The more you loop that in your mind, the more you are sabotaging, the more you are literally inflicting those self-inflicted wounds of kind of beating yourself up. The first thing you need to do is give yourself some grace. We all are struggling with something. We all have done things that we're not proud of. We said things that we shouldn't have said. We treated a person in a way we shouldn't have. We reacted in a way that we shouldn't have. Listen, I've got the bumper sticker and the t-shirt. We all have done it, and you will do it again. You may not plan to do it, but it will happen again. And some folks is planning. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about those of us that are on this self-love healing journey, and we're really doing all we can to treat others with honor, dignity, and respect. Okay, so when there is guilt, that self-inflicted wound, if you don't do something about the loop, it can throw you into a depressed state. It can throw you into a level of heaviness. Spiritually, it can throw you into a level of heaviness that is difficult for you to come out of. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're doing all that you can to address that. How do you address guilt? Okay, how do you address it? The way you address guilt is by admitting, okay, this happened. I acknowledge that I said it. I acknowledge that I did it. If you're able to be in contact with an individual and you want to apologize to them, you can apologize to them if you feel like you can. Some people feel so guilty they won't go back and apologize, or they fear what the other person is going to say. I say this a lot on my videos. It's not about what the other person is going to say. It's about you clearing yourself. Remove your expectation. You may actually be shocked. They may actually be glad to hear your apology. Okay? They may actually open that and embrace that opportunity for reconciliation to take place. So you can't assume, what the other person is going to do. This is about clearing you out so you can stop with the self-inflicted wounds. Okay? Yes, you acknowledge that you did something, but what you do is you heal so that the same mistakes won't be made again or made twice. Okay? And then you begin to really look at, why did I say that? Why did I do that? What place did that come from? Typically, when we respond or react to something, how we're being treated or a situation, it has a lot to do with something that does not involve that person. So do a little research, do a little digging. Figure out, what is it that made me respond that way? Am I treating this person or giving this person something that does not belong to them? Am I laying on them what someone else has done to me that I didn't lay on them? Lay on that person because that person is no longer there. Am I taking out on my present person what a past person did to me? Look at all of that. Look at all of that. Because when it comes down to guilt, you can be so heavy with guilt that you can't move on. And the goal is to move on, to move forward from a healed place. Okay? And that may require you talking to that individual And then if you can't talk to them, you have to begin to come up with a resolve in yourself so that that heaviness and that heavy weight doesn't stay on your heart, because it will close you down, okay, from self-love and loving others. So when you're clogged with guilt, you're not loving yourself, and then it's difficult for you to love others. Okay, when you're free of guilt, you're loving yourself, and is that love is available for you to give to others. Okay, so don't let guilt ride you. You will lose sleep over guilt, and it will cause an immense pain that's like nagging, because you keep replaying in your mind, why did I do it? Why did I do it? Why? Well, that's not beneficial to you to replay it. It's in the past. You couldn't do anything about it other than heal so that it doesn't happen again, so that you won't react the same way. That's why digging, getting to the root, I say that a lot on my videos, getting to the root of the problem. Why are you acting that way? Why are you responding that way? Okay? Once you're able to do that, you will find that guilt doesn't stay with you as long. You may feel guilty at first about something you did, but you will know exactly what to do to make amends, to reconcile, or if you're not in contact with that individual, you know exactly what to do to move away from the guilt so that the guilt doesn't depress you and suppress your ability to love yourself and to love others. Okay, if you want to talk about it more, you can certainly book a conversation session with me. I have the link in the description box. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening, and I will see you next time. Toodles.